I see the world from a perspective much higher than yours. We are so different, you and I, but when I look at you, I see such a special creation. There is nobody in this world capable of loving you as much as I do. Some even say my love for you is crazy. But still, what a joy it is to love you and to care for you. I delight in calling you mine. When I was in the process of restoring your sight, there were times you resisted my embrace. But I'm patient. I understand it's painful. And I know you don't understand exactly what I'm doing. You also used to run away from me. But now you prefer to stay nearby. In fact, you run to me because you recognize me as your source of life. You trust me because you have felt the warmth of my love, the comfort of my home, and the peace of knowing I will never leave you. You are small and fragile and prone to infections. Even though this world is beautiful, it's full of things that will make you unhealthy. Sometimes I have to allow you to go through uncomfortable situations in order to flush out all that stuff that's making you sick. I know those times can be especially hard and confusing because you don't understand why I would bring you there or how long you have to stay. But when you begin healing in my arms, you will trust me even more. Loved one, you are free to make decisions, but I'm still the one in control. When you choose to drink water, it's there because I knew you'd get thirsty. When you decide to walk over and eat, you have that option because the food you have, I've given you. When you feel like lounging on the couch instead of on the floor, it's because I've provided a home for you. When you explore new territory, I'm actually the one who laid the path out for you, and I'm right behind you. Sometimes I know you feel constrained when I have to keep you really close, but it's only for your protection and guidance. Even though you don't run away anymore, sometimes you start running too far ahead. I know about the dangers you won't think to look for, but I also know about all the surprises you will miss if you don't slow down. I enjoy teaching you things and watching you learn, but your brain will never fathom what goes on in mine. Even the most intelligent will never come close to fully understanding the complexity of my plans or the reasons behind them. This is partly why you used to run from me. You thought my authority over you would make your life miserable or boring. You thought I would stifle your curious spirit, that I wouldn't let you explore and be free. But instead, you discovered that through my authority, you go places and do things that you could never have dreamed up on your own. I know this is a hard concept for you to grasp, but I actually know what's better for you than you do. And I often make plans without giving you any clues or warnings whatsoever. I just scoop you up and you have no idea where you're going or what is happening, but I tell you the truth. I promise I always have your best interest in mind. Sometimes I take you to a supremely enjoyable place where everything feels perfect and safe. But then sometimes I take you to a place that is terribly unenjoyable or even scary. I want you to trust me as much on the difficult adventures as you do on the fun ones. I always have a plan. They're always good for you and motivated by my love. No matter how terrifying the situation may be, I will never leave you. Even though you can't see me, I promise I am close. What a joy it is to love you and to care for you. I delight in calling you mine. So do not rely on your own understanding. Find freedom in knowing my ways are not your ways. My thoughts are not your thoughts. Not only do I see the world from a perspective much higher than yours, I created it. I created you, which means I'm the one who knows precisely for what purposes I made you and what paths will lead you there.